Where did I leave off? I don't remember. I was definitely playing this game at some point. Had kind of a long break from Dark Souls a little bit because of the weekend, and then doing cards with gens. I think we are doing the dragon, the dragons. We're doing dragon. We want to do dragon. It's going to be dragon. It's dragons, everybody. Hello, Sly 9. Right, I had done this, and I ain't leveled up yet, so let's go do that. Firelink Shrine. Hello, Pat Coet. All the friends are here. Sly 9, Pat Coet, Gnomebitten, Lore. We got all the classics.
Welcome, Verite.
Well, yeah, I think I want green and red.
Farewell, Ashen One.
And then I think what I want is to get on going. We're just going to keep on going. We're going to go back to Dragon Peak, because we could go beat the game, but we are not going to do that. Instead, we are going to go to Archdragon Peak. So, in the upcoming area, there's one of two ways I can resolve a situation. I can either do it the quote-unquote intended way. Listen, me and Sly9 especially, are definitely going to do something with Dragon Warrior monsters one day. We are totally going to, at some point. I just don't know exactly when. Okay. Oh my god, really? What if... Oh, there's Stinkies now. What if I just juiced up a little bit? Okay. So I'm going to be able to do something one of two ways. Either the way the game sort of intends you to, or I can do it the incredibly direct way. And what do you guys in the stream, what would you prefer seeing? Do you want to see me do what the game wants you to do, or do you want to see how you can do it when you're being a dipshit? Because it's not actually that hard to not do what the game wants you to. It's actually pretty dang easy. Also, there's a big guy up here. Give me your large shard. You! Okay, people want me to do it the dipshit way. Okay, we can be a dipshit then. Normally those guys ambush you if you walk underneath the arch. You can open the door. Get on the floor. Maybe we'll walk the dinosaur. We're gonna walk the dragon. We having stream problems? I don't have any stream problems on my end. Yeah. We finally got the lightning clutch ring. It's a powerful ring for us. Man, they really... The games have traditionally made making your offense harder when you are a clerical character. Usually, like, they hide the items to let you get more damage out of your miracles, whereas getting damage out of your sorceries is generally easier. So there's one of two ways you can do this. I think I'm actually packing the wrong tool set to, well. I'm going to leave. Because I need to bring... Okay. I need to bring Great Lightning Spear of all things. I need to bring Great Lightning Spear. Because I was a dummy and I forgot. Okay. So we probably should bring Deep Protection. Can this guy be bled? I'm not audio really freaked out. Yeah, we could maybe poison him. I guess I could bring Toxic Mist. I can just use it. You know what? Sure. I'll try out Toxic Mist. And I think I'm going to need to go juice up. But we're going to be... There's a couple different ways. There's an intended way of beating the Ancient Wyvern. And the way to do that is to run through the entire area until you get to the end where you can do a plunging attack on the Wyvern and stab its head.
What? Weapons, but they so.
What if I just brought a whole lot of blue Estus? And... Lightning Clutch Ring. Okay, Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. Lightning Clutch Ring. Maybe this time we won't rely on buffs. So we're just going to go all out and doing extra damage. Which means I want you on this side for throwing. And I want my Pyro Glove, because we're going to try Toxic. And I want Stamina. I don't understand people who open hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of tabs. I wish I could. You are a mini people. There is many of you in the world, and I don't quite comprehend it. Should I be bringing Sacred Oath in here? I mean, I guess I can try it. So we're going to try Toxicking this fool. I've never done that before. Hello, Blood Fashion, and TK Cat, and YNRN. We're going to do some lore. And the lore is... And the lore is we're ignoring... I can't seem to toxic him. Okay, let's just do the dang thing then. We're just gonna blast him. Oh, rolled right into that one. So the trick is his feet take hardly any damage, but if you can hit him up in the top, he takes damage just fine. So being a wizard works. The camera doesn't really work though. So everybody who voted for this, they voted for none of us being able to see anything. And I gotta get up underneath them. Isn't this wonderful? I'm getting stepped on. Kinda shoot him in the taint here just a little bit. I don't mean to be blue, but that is in fact what is exactly happening. One more should do it. Oh, and a cutscene place. Oh no, we're getting teleported. Oh no! I can't believe I was teleported. I sure hope that nothing bad happens from me getting teleported. I want my normal shield back. And I want my talisman on this side, and I want rings that do gooder things. I got souls from something. Sure. Well, let's not explore here at all. Let's go back to Firelink Shrine. Hello, Gur. So we got a special thing. It's called being teleported by some kind of weird snake, I think. We're going to see some more snakes do some teleportance. But first I want to get my Estus back. Plus there's a whole bunch of lore we missed. Do you do the thing yet? I swear you have more lore. I guess not. Later. Hey you, my friend. Give me some more. Has the chap been goofing up? I'd believe it. Okay, get rid of you. What do I want to bring here? Just these things. How about Gnaw instead? Yeah, I'll hit the event flag to get the more lore at some point. I had like Vinny from Vinesauce chat messaging with this merging. That's strange. I'm not a big Vinesauce fella. Although if that's you, you do you. So, we're back here. And it's because that boss fight arena actually has a ton of items in it that we elected not to do because I Just one? I was good at the video game and won instead of doing anything else. But also, there's a lot of lore here. For instance, all these freaking statues around. And you can kind of see that this person kind of looks a little bit familiar. So the audio here is very bad. The wind will blow and then just stop blowing. Because you made another noise happen. Plunging attack. That is a developer message. And there's some items to get. I can get a large soul of a weary warrior. Can I ring the bell? No. Huh, wonder where I recognize this guy from. Yeah, this area is very bright for a Dark Souls area. Very, very bright. Just some MBs, some poop, and nobody gets this their first time. I think I actually did, but then I didn't my second time. It's the Ring of Steel Protection. It's a pretty generically good ring. Ring of the Night King of ancient legend. Increases physical damage absorption. The Night King was said to have lined with steel on the inside, so that even the talons of mighty dragons did little harm. I think the Ring of Steel Protection references King Berenike in Dark Souls, I think. And Berenike was long after the dragons were. But maybe this one is about a different king. And this is the statue that is a little evocative of something we've seen before. Because it's broken. And there's just some feet. But if we weren't running from the dragon, we'd be running through this little area here and be encountering these guys. Almost. They're snakes. I don't remember where everything is around here. There's just so much crap and most of it's not important. I've gotten the importantest things so far, but there could be some Titanite chunks, and those are always good. Also, just bounce. There you go. The knife guys are scary. I should parry one of them. Yeah, if only I had some more faith. Man, I should probably level up faith some more at some point. I could stop scaling at 60. That's like the soft cap. So I could have 20 more effective points into faith. Ooh, a ladder. It's just some twinklers. I guess that's nice. Twinklers are nice. Yeah, we could have some attunement. That would not be awful. I could use some attunement. This is where we came from. I think the hard cap is 99. I don't think you can level things past 99. Hooray! It's some poop. That poop is hard to see. It blends in with the environs a little good. Hello! Man, almost one-shot these guys on the backstab. How about you? What'd you drop? Just some shards. I can come back here. Moon. Hi. Wow, you're pretty strong, huh? He's just using a regular battle axe that's just huge. I rolled into the flame incorrectly. I don't know how these guys breathe fire. The last snakes we saw breathed lightning. They didn't actually breathe lightning. It looked like lightning. It was actually magic damage. It's because Dark Souls is kind of a busted game. Yo, what up? Got some lightning bolts. There's a guy up here. So, yeah, if you had not killed the wyvern, I think he would be firing at you this entire time with the dragon's breath. Ooze with fire and flames we carry on. I played a whole lot of Guitar Hero with Dragon Force. And I could only play it on fastest or hardest expert. If I tried to play it on hard instead of expert, I couldn't do. So this is the most disappointing, okay. The most disappointing fact of the game is that you cannot get the giant chain axe that guy has. He doesn't drop it. He did drop himself off a cliff. Hello. So over there is actually where the bonfire I last sat at was. We're going thising way. I think I got everything important. So if you were doing the game normal up until this point, and you were just running from the dragon boss because you could barely harm him, you would come up here. And then drop down. And down there, there's developer messages telling you to try plunging attack. And if you try plunging attack, you will one-shot the boss. Unless... if you try dropping off from that point and you don't plunging attack, like you just drop off, you will die. So if you miss your plunging attack on the boss, it's death. Should get some twinkling titanites up here. But yeah, the giant snakes with the chain axes, very cool. I wish it worked, like for humans. I wish I had access to such a weapon, but I do not. You can come down here for some reason. You can try really hard to jump over there, but there's an invisible wall that stops you. And then you can get down here and then fight the boss for real, because you're back where you started. Yeah, the chain axes are really dumb. They can just sort of cha and have you if they really want you. I missed a glowy, apparently. I mean, it's just going to be like a Titanite chunk, but I missed a freaking glowy. I didn't even see that guy. Yo, what up? Gimme. Oh, we got the ancient... this is some lore, too. This is the Adjudicator Shield from Demon Souls. Wooden shield bearing the image of an ancient dragon slowly regenerates HP. The painting is the result of an exquisite but painstaking technique. Lingering undying traces of the dragons can still be seen in their descendants, the mad serpents, though they have fallen far from grace. Oh, there's also large shard. So yeah, the Adjudicator Shield from Demon Souls was a big two-handed shield, or a big great shield that would slowly regenerate your HP, and it's back. It's not that good. It's actually pretty crappy as far as shields go. I don't know why you would use it. There's a regenerating HP shield in the DLC that we'll be getting relatively soon that is basically better in every way. The only downside is that one's a parry shield instead of a weapon skill shield, but you can't have it all. A pabis. Is that what kind of shield it is? I know a lot about swords. I could talk about swords like all day, but I could not tell you a whole lot about shields for the most part because they're not as cool. You know? They're just not as cool. I'm sorry, it's just that these swords aren't as shields aren't as cool as swords are. I can't sit at the bonfire. Am I being invaded? It appears as though I'm being invaded. Well, this is a really terrible place to get invaded, because if I walk into that room, there's going to be bad boys after me. So I basically have to stay out here. What? Hi. At least home is like doing the good shit. I'm dead. Why did I block? It was a human player. Why did I block? I could have won that decently easily, but I blocked. Why did I block? I just had to step back and heal, and then he was using a bad weapon. And I could have just hit him a whole bunch, and then I could have won. But I didn't do that. Instead, I did the wrong thing. And I died. Which is fair. What if you? Something's going to happen here. Hi. So that's an NPC. They are constantly summoned in this place by the medicants, which are big snakes like this. We got some lore by killing that guy, but we have to... I don't know if he went away after I killed the medicant or not. Nope, there he is. Come get your medicine. I should just be attacking him. But you know how stupid I am, players at home. What if I just attacked him? Because he's dumb. And uses a bad weapon. Okay. I need my shield back. Let's take a look at the sword they dropped, which is a two-handed sword. It is Drake Blood Greatsword. Greatsword wielded by the Order of Knights who venerate dragon blood. This sword, its blade engraved with script symbolizing dragon blood, inflicts magic and lightning damage. It has a very, very short reach. Because, like, on the left, in my left hand, I'm using a greatsword. In my right hand, I'm using a sword. They are almost the same lengths. Pros of the Drake Blood Sword are that if you enchant it either fire or dark, you deal 4 damage types, which means you can sort of chip damage past anything's defenses. So, like, nothing will completely resist you. The downside being that splitting your damage that greatly means that you're overall dealing less damage than if you went all in on one damage type because of how the multiple defenses work in the game. It's got a nice snappy moveset. It is just very, very, very short. The sword is so short and slow. It gets a fair amount of poise, but you do not want to use it, I don't think. Here's an old friend. Why, it's the Everlasting Dragon. Last time we saw the Everlasting Dragon, it was dead in Dark Souls 2. But it's here, and it might be dead now. It could also just be stone. Hard to say. And you get a very powerful ring by doing the Lotus position here. All the dragon stuff is here. It's the Calamity Ring. It's everybody's favorite. Ring made from the orange eye of a calamitous dragon. Receives double damage. This ring has no useful powers and is merely a symbol of dragon worship, a thing quietly passed down amongst its most fervent adherents, some of whom become convinced the task has been bestowed upon them as a sacred duty. So yeah, it's just, you take double damage while wearing the Calamity Ring. It's if you want the game to be harder. And really, who wouldn't want the game to be harder? Fuck up these pots. Yeah, if the game was too easy for you, try Calamity Ring. I believe that takes us back to the beginning. I'll take a look, though, in a book, reading Rainbow style. Oh, you want me to put on the Calamity Ring, show what it does? Okay, let's look at our defense and absorption. If we put on a lightning clutch, if we put on a clutch ring, our absorption for physical goes from 22 to 15. What happens when we put on the Calamity Ring? Oh, minus 54. That seems like an issue. Yeah, the shortcut's very useless. I think it just takes you back down. You might be able to use this to kill invaders, maybe. I remain unconvinced. I need some better fucking gloves. Have I not gotten, like, any good gloves to go with this? I guess not. And since I switched pants, can I wear something like Alva leggings? I can. $69, very nice. Looks alright. Does it give you the cool eye effect? We could find out. No, it does not seem to. so you don't have an eyeball over your head. But let's continue doing some lore. So heading this way just leads back towards for the boss arena for the Wyvern. So we have to head this way. You can go out that window for some reason. I'm not talking a lot. I think it's because of the atmosphere of this place. I'm a navel gazer in general, you know? I'm kind of contemplative on the best of days, and this is the atmosphere of this place. Kind of makes me a little more so. Dragon Slayer Spear! Cross spear associated with Ornstein, the Dragon Slayer. A weapon of the gods imbued with the strength of lightning. Two-handed thrust utilizes support of the cross and requires great might, but can pierce deep into the flesh of dragons and send mere men flying. It is, in fact, a faith weapon. If I had 2020, it might be worth using, even. But it is the Ornstein. Yes, it's Ornstein, I suppose. Nobody in Germany says Steen. That's a uniquely American innovation. But you know what? I'm an American. Come here, you big dummy. These guys have pretty high bleed resist. That was a buffered roll. There is the Far East, yes. Japan exists in Dark Souls, but Germany doesn't. Germany definitely exists in Bloodborne, though. I'm pretty sure Yharnam is very Germany. No, no! Oh, no, 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 no! You know what that means, right, my dude? This means, of course, this means war. I'm gonna have to parry this guy. I have to now. There we go. I'm also completely certain you cannot parry the head attacks. I was working off 1000% instinct there. Can't parry this guy, he's too big. Crap. Bad. No bueno. Home team might be taking a loss here, kids. No! I didn't see that he was doing the little pose. That was... nah. Okay. That was a very poor showing. I'm a little groggy. I'm not playing so good. Oh, that's a bad excuse, though. Oh well. The lesson is learned. Yeah, somebody mentioned that this is a good place to grind souls. That's very true. The knights drop a lot of souls. For some reason, these things, the cobras, are wearing priest garb. They look their garb kind of looks like that of. Come on, do an attack. There you go. Kind of looks like that of the deacons. Only they have, you know, they can use Pursuer apparently. I thought there was a guy there. Let's be real here. They're snakes, so they're weak to lightning. Okay, now come get some. Okay. Block them so they get recoil. That's how you do it. I'm learning. Kids at home, I'm learning. Oh boy. You can go over here. I forget why you want to do that. I'm pretty sure you would not want to do that. But you can come down here. I guess there's a snake down here. Alright, this ladder. Am I going to the area for jacked up fuckheads? I don't know, I just think this is where the lightning rest ring is at. There are lots of dragons here. Oh, that thing. Yeah. Ah, almost landed on it. Anything down here? No. And then here's a very pleasant looking bridge. That does not look like a reed bridge. So one of my favorite enemy types in the game is coming up. Not these guys. Okay, he's dead. Okay, that gave me Twinkling Titanite, and the chest had Titanite scales in it. But some very adorable enemies are coming up. Praise the sun. Called it. Do I have to drop out the window to get that? Nope. This guy. I love this guy. These guys really suck. But there's a trick with them. You know what the trick with them is this. Come on, do the input right. Why isn't the input working? There we go. You can kick them! And I need to get to an area where this will work even. I mean, these guys suck. I love them, but they suck. Why am I so bad at the kick input? There we go. Man, I've been so bad at the kick input today. So you kick them off cliffs. So it's jargon time! Can I kill this thing? I should not be locking on. I can sort of slash at his Gushing if I two-hand. How'd that hit me? Like, what was the actual physicality that was hitting me there? Okay. So if you had not fought the Wyvern before, this would be your opportunity to. Man, what is hitting me? It's almost like dragons have not historically had the best hitboxes. There we go. 6 chunks, 3 scales, 3 twinklers. Amazing! And then there's this. You can't just get up here. And it lets you skip past these motherfuckers. Is there an item out there, though? Nope. But yeah, that weird thing you can walk up for some reason. Praise the do it. So, we're gonna get the special boy? There's a special boy that can appear here. I like your petticoat. Okay, we're getting the non-special boy. Thanks, Rickard. As there's different special boys that can spawn. But what I want is a bonfire. We're going to find the special boy. Don't you worry about special boy. Special boy will be found. So these snake things with that summon have a very hard to find staff. Okay. Oh, did you actually see that poise that happened there? Some poise happened. Oh, I'm still wearing, the riposte ring, aren't I? I have to kill that snake. Summon again. Okay, just Rickard again. Murdered by Rickard's rapier. Okay. I have to remember how to get to the special boy. Everybody's favorite special boy. I have to remember how to do it. This is one of the areas of the game I like to remember the least. Not you. I don't need you. I do need you to summon a special boy, though. Oh, just Rickard again. Is it this way to the special boy, or does that just lead outside? No, this leads somewhere. I forget, I don't know where, but it's somewhere. I remember how to do this. I remember things, kinda. Yeah, this just leads back to the fucking bonfire. Okay. I think I need to find a ladder somewhere. Like, there's a ladder. No, not Crestfallen Knight. The special boy. Hufty Chungo. Where are the cripes? Come over here. More twinklers. Now, I am going to just grease up for no real reason. I swear I have no motive for greasing up. I'm going up this ladder. So I can find a very special boy. Who I am definitely going to do foolish things to. Oh wow, you don't take a lot of damage, do you, son? Good thing I'm like good at this. You know how many times I've parried this special boy in my life? Yeah, see how much that did? Because he's got the special juice on. Oh, that was foolish. I tried to kick him because he was blocking. Come on, do it. What? This guy's good. I just have to... What if I just blast him? Okay, misses completely. Got the Dargon's Tooth. Created from everlasting dragon tooth that will never break. Left by Hovel himself, along with his boulder-like great shield. Grant its wielder resistance to magic and fire. Anchor weapon into the earth, temporarily boost poise. And of course, the king of all shields, it's Hovel's great shield. Tremendously solid and heavy great shield, cut straight from a great slab of stone. Said to be the relic of the legendary Havel the Rock, along with the dragon tooth, the shield is imbued with special power reminiscent of Havel himself. I forget how you get Havel's armor. The shrine handmaid might just be selling it. And there's a slab. Return the slab. Or it might appear up here when you reload the area. But now that we've killed Havel, the snakes will no longer summon Havel. Because one thing I was trying to get happen was to get the snakes to summon Havel as a snake ghost. You know, a snost. Oh, it's at the Stray Demon. It's at the Stray Demon because the Stray Demon gives you his ring. That's right. Yeah, that tracks. We can go get it real quick. Didn't mean to go there. Did not mean to go there. Didn't mean to go where I just went. I just kind of hit buttons, and now I gotta sit through a loading screen. I meant to go here. A snost to become a snost. Well, the snost with the most should nost. Shabadoo. Are you the snost with the most? So we gotta get going. Gotta get back up there where the thing is at. Gotta go up here. As I do want that Havel armor, even though I'm probably rarely going to use it. Havel's armor is really heavy in this game. And your ability to increase your equip load is a little limited. But at the same time, your weight load is like... medium roll is much more forgiving in this game. So we might have opportunities to use some of Havel's equipment. But it's got lore on it, and that's more important. I don't need you anymore. Here it is. Yeah, Havel's helm. Highly protective, but excessively heavy. The warriors who followed Havel the Rock never flinched nor retreated from battle, crushing every foe that stood in their way. I think they all say that. Yeah. But this thing weighs 21. Nothing quite that large. Can I actually get away with using Havel's? Actually, no. Okay, let's find some of my lightest pants. That aren't just, you know, the tiniest pants. Yes, we can rock hobbles for a little while. Let's spend some souls! I love souls. So I gotta start thinking of the next part of the stream. My brain's kinda cooking on slow, simmering heat here.
Tis good, wasn't he? Weapons, but not bait, so
I think I have to do something else before... Finally, one day we'll figure out what the fuck that is, you know? Maybe. Get rid of you, get rid of you. I want you and you. Okay, let me travel to nowhere because I want to level up first.
Well,
You. Yeah, that's it. The Pebble? We're a little bit like the Pebs. We're Pebs at Twitter, at Pebs. And I get to have a new tree seed. Really? I thought... I got invaded, so I thought I would get a new one. Oh, well. I guess Pebbles is also the daughter of Fred Flintstone. That's right. I wish this game had Pebble in it. Pebble was a good item. They don't count in Dragonland, but I got invaded by a dark spirit. Like, I got a human invaded, not just a snake invaded. Like, the beginning of the stream was like me me blocking for some reason and dying because of it. And that was a human that did that to me. Oh, didn't roll in time. That one just got me on the old bean. This is unideal. Gonna call this unideal. Let's go. Yeah, their tri-ranged battle is definitely a realistic technique here. Just not for me. I'm too powerful. My technique is too perfect. Too perfect. My impeccable timing. Masterful technique. You hit me OTG, you son of a bitch. Hit me OTG. Special ashes. Wondrous ash. I haven't turned in Grey Rat's ashes yet. Dragon Chaser's ashes! Umbral ash of the fallen warriors who chose the path of the ancient dragons. With this to try and whatever it is sure to grant strength to the most unrelenting of warriors. Unrelenting! Yeah, they can drop good items, but like I'm not thirsty for Twinkling Titanite or Titanite scales in the slightest. And they are just so annoying to fight. Whereas kicking them is relatively easy. Fuck up these cairns. That's a big one. Let's try, I don't really remember what to do here. So. Have we read all these yet? Everlasting Dragon, Jesus' Secret Rite. Gain the head. Those who choose the path of the dragon strive for perfect imitation, and the dragon head rite its first step. From ancient times, the path of the dragon worship was walked by warriors. It is said they envision Archdragon Peak in the depths of their meditation, and at times, even they hear the distant sound of the great bell at its peak. Gain the torso of a dragon and the dragon's roar, a transformation, yeah. Gain the torso of the dragon and the roar alongside an archdragon mirage. Yet true imitation will require a dragon head as well. I see. Well, obviously. But now I think we do something else. For one, there's some items here. From the dead. You know. The dead and the dying. Is it finally time for me to talk to Andre? Let's find out. I'm gonna go back to Andre. Good night, Masters. Thing down the stairs. Done what stairs?
Oh, you've returned. I was hoping to see you. That crestfallen ass Hawkwood, he handed me this. He's changed a great deal since he left this place. Graven of face, he asked me to give it ye. Well, now that that task is concluded, what would you have me smith today? Prithee, be careful.
Okay, that's all we needed. Let's look at Hawkwood's Swordgrass. Deserter of the Undead Legion. Traditionally given, sends the gravest of messages for the Swordgrass. Come to me to the Mausoleum of Farron. Only one can take the path of ancient dragons! I'll go back and look at some point. But first... we have to challenge something.
This is unexpected. Well, I've decided to stop running from my fate. Loathe me all you like. I shall take what makes you dragon.
Come here, you. He's leveled up. It's the Arby's Watcher. I'm gonna keep trying to parry that and fuck up. Let's try attacking. I wish he parried you. I think that's all his Estus. Nope, he's got one more. What if... I was still worth deep protection, my guy. I would be, like, so winning right now if I had not tried parrying so much. Wow, so much Estus. He's like fighting a real person. What if I was smart and actually swapped to a parrying shield if I wanted to, like, parry him? There is one thing I should show off. So he's dumb.
You are a dragon. More dragon than I.
And he has the twinkling head. Offered by a towering dragon. This stone, yeah. Nascent light. Second of its kind, offered to a towering dragon. Gain the head with the dragon. The illusion achieved is the first cause of a human image. The illusion was achieved was the first case of a human imitating the form of an ancient dragon. It is revealed that the smallness of human existence, the road to the old dragons, is long and arduous, and only one can complete its journey. Well, that was fun. And now I think we go after the boss. We'll try out the Dragonstone stuff later. This is not an ideal situation to try it out on. So, if we ring the, so it doesn't want us to ring this bell. Kind of looks like a Tibetan bell, only very not Tibetan. Can we, like, get down there? Sort of peep it out. Will this killing me? It's just an NB. Thanks, Scroll Token, for the update. Be sure to keep us posted. I threaten to believe that this is not the appropriate venue to discuss that. Let's ring this big old bell. Okay, what do I actually want here? Lingering, definitely. Lloyd Sword is like the generically good thing, so it would be steel plate protection. We pull the lever. Kind of wish that the bass of this bell was better. I could feel it shake my headphones. That'd be nice. Instead, it just seems to be vaping all of the mountainous fog. Shouldn't have done that. Oh no. Shouldn't have done that. So, what do? You just fall right here. This place, people have had traditionally a lot of trouble with this encounter. I'm pretty good at it, though, but I haven't done it in a while. I gotta, oh man, I'm gonna have to remember how to dodge everything. Oh, my weapon was longer the last time I did this fight, too. What if my damage was extremely fucking good, though? Ah, there it goes. I get toasted. What if my damage was very good? But wait! Look at his gross legs. I don't know. I don't think the twin princes are that hard. People, I'm way surprised at what people find difficult in this game, though. I mean, that was greedy, but it worked. Shit. There we go. Hooray! Well, that went well. People tend to have a really hard time with the Nameless King. People call it really, really hard. And I think most people have difficulty with the first stage of the fight. The dragon part is hard to fight. I had most of its dodges still memorized. The second phase is also no smoke. Took all of my Estus. I probably should have turned my blue Estus into yellow for that fight, but I didn't. I am not fat rolling because I'm only wearing one piece of hovels. So yeah, that went very well. Our repeated history of this run is that my damage is incredible. And I did really well. I think I did reasonably well against the Nameless King section of the fight because I have many video evidence of me fighting humanoid large bosses like that under harder circumstances. And we used every trick in the book. We got to use the old no Estus heal with Humanzo thing. There's not a lot of treasure here. Illusory Wall, huh? I wonder. Over here is where we found the Dragon Slayer spear. And now we find the Dragon Slayer armor. But not the Dragon Slayer armor. That's different. Golden Lion armor associated with the Dragon Slayer Ornstein. From the age of the gods, imbued with the power and strength of lightning. In the Dragonless Age, this knight, who had long guarded the ruined cathedral, left the land in the search of a nameless king. I think all of the helmets and gloves and stuff say that, yeah. Where is my boy Ornstein's armor? There it is. So it's pretty good. We'll try it out. That's Silver Knight. And one last one. Will this put me over, I wonder to myself, only slightly loudly? Yep, way over. Our weight is way over. This isn't a bad look, though. With Cornix's leggings. I guess for barefoot. And of course, we got the soul of the Nameless King. Choose to acquire many souls, yada yada. The Nameless King was once a dragon-slaying god of war before sacrificed everything to ally with himself with the ancient dragons. Now, do I have any? I don't have any sunlight medals. I spent them all. Yeah, we've got the plume. But yeah, so the Nameless King is an answer to a question we've all had for a very long time, and that question was Solaire the king of the sun's firstborn who was stricken from the records? And the answer is no. The answer is the Nameless King was. The Nameless King was Gwyn's firstborn son, who turned against Gwyn to go join the dragons, because apparently warriors have been trying to become dragon-like forever, and the Nameless King was one of them. And because Gwyn kind of came into power because he, killed all the dragons, he did not like that very much, and it was enough to get him stricken from the record forever. So every time the game ever called Solaire just a guy, it's because he was just a guy. Lightning Storm calls forth furious bolt of lightning. Ally of the ancient dragons. Once a slayer of dragons, the former king and war god tamed a storm drake, on which he led a lifetime of battle. This miracle is likely a tale of their bond. So it's a buddy cop movie. Only a story that makes lightning come out. We can't use it yet because it requires 45 face. And then you can also make the Dragon Slayer Sword Spear. Dragon hunting weapon from the age of the gods. The earliest form of a cross spear, serving as both a sword and a spear. Its owner was the Nameless King and deific hunter of dragons. The sword spear is imbued with lightning, which he was to be the heir. So you can make a sword. This actually would not be a terrible weapon for us if I were to invest in strength and dexterity.
Now, do not be away overlong.
What else do we got? Have we got anything else since then? I guess, no, I haven't looked at the Twin Prince's soul stuff yet. Let's see. Lothric's Holy Sword. Blessed by Emma with potent magics. Emma was the grandma we killed to kill the dancer. Young Lothric was meant to be a champion and was expected to wield this platinum sword. But some things will remain ever-distant fever dreams. And then we I think we can get Lorien's Great Sword. Ultra Great Sword of Lorien, Prince Lothric's older brother, cast in smoldering molten steel and stained black. Before Lorien embraced his brother's curse, he was a knight who single-handedly slayed the Demon Prince. But the victory eternally scorched his sword with flame. The Demon Prince, huh? Wonder if we'll ever see that. You can also get the Storm-Curved Sword from the Sword of the Nameless King. Viewed with the strength of the Storm Drake. The Nameless King, ally of the ancient dragons, fought beside the Storm Drake in countless battles. When the great beast fell, the king claimed his soul, and so, as was the custom in the age of the gods. Tornado! So it's got spinning strike, only it gives tornadoes. Not a bad weapon either. And we can learn more about Hovel, because we could have gotten this a long time ago. I've never used the Soul of the Stray Demon, though. Compatriot of Glen, Lord vs. Lord. Indeed.
Now, do not be away.
So, should I try to get up to 1622? How much stat is that actually? 10, 4, 14 levels away. Leveling up strength and dexterity does not give me nothing. It also benefits my... my sword does use strength and dexterity. So we're finally doing it, kids.
Farewell, Ashen One.
I know what we should do.
Ah,
We get to hear this.
gracious. Passing fine ash thou hast given. And awfully warm at that. Almost as if it had lived mere moments ago. Oh, forgive an old woman's idle prate. I'm sure an ashen one such as thee would never indulge such base contrivances.
So you get an evil message when you turn in somebody's ashes who was an NPC who died. Assuming you got those ashes from murdering them.
Gracious,
But importantly, by giving the Dragon Chaser ashes, we can buy Titanite chunks. And Twinklings and Titanite scales. And by giving her Grey Rat's ashes, we can buy everything that Grey Rat sold. And if they had any two items that they both sold, we get the superior price, which is Grey Rat's. Could buy Black Hand armor, which just looks like the assassin armor. You can buy the Nameless King stuff, more lore here. His golden crown, buried amidst the long strands of bristling ash, is said to closely resemble that of the First Lord. Gee, I wonder who could tell us that. Dragon scales are razor sharp and cannot be burned. So yeah, the Nameless King set looks a lot like the Gwyn stuff. The hat is very good,
Ashen One.
to the point that I am going to pop a soul to buy it. We all love hats here. I think you'll do. Give me a hat. I want a hat. I want a hat. I want a hat. Anything else here? We got the Sunless set. Oh, we can do series quest line. Because we completed the Twin Princes, some stuff has happened. I love our flowing, beautiful mane of hair. Where is what I'm thinking of? Here it is. Oh no! We beat up the Twin Princes, so Ciri died. And we got the Sunset Shield, which was her daddy's shield. That's actually, huh. If I'm leveling up strength and dexterity, I can actually use better shields now. Who'd have thought? It looks a lot like the Mirage shield from Dark Souls 2 for some reason. It's okay. And we got the Sunless Talisman, which is never really that useful. We can join Rosaria's Fingers and level that up all we want. Sadly, though, we can't get the proper bow gesture, which you can only get from leveling up Rosaria's Finger once and then summoning Yellowfinger Heisel.
Now invade and come on.
We can do this guy's lore at some point, though, because of it. Can I wear heavier pants? Okay, we'll rock this look for a while. And that might be it for tonight. I mean, I already have some tongues. You don't have to level it up that much. Actually, because you say that, we're going to go invade and kill somebody. Because old NG Match being a downer of Downer Debo, and is saying, "Oh, we're going to equip our lightning stake and our lightning blade and our deep protection." Not Wrath of the God. Actually, do I want deep protection or do I want tears? I think I want tears. And we are going to go to Archdragon Peak and invade somebody. I mean, obviously, we're going to invade somebody. If we're going to invade somebody, I want better rings. I want... Okay, don't need you. What I need is you. And don't need you. Could be this Lloyd's sword ring. Am I doing, lingering might not be the best. Could just go with this if I really wanted to, but that's probably fine. And then we are going to... Let's invade and kill somebody. Let's end the stream on that. This will definitely work. And definitely be very excellent. Aha! I see some ghosts. Let's just go ahead and get this out. Hey, who wants to fight? Hey! Hey! Am I even going the right way? No, they're going up towards Hovel. Hey, a W's a W. Oh no! They've got Hawkwood with them. Tradition. Oh, they used the seed. Okay. The seed doesn't last very long. Plus, I have a 1-up. So, yeah. Where are you at, my friend? There you are. Oh, that wasn't the spell I wanted to use at all. Oh, let's go for it. Mm-hmm. What if I healed like an asshole? This will work. I believe in my power. Although if she's just gonna be like up there. think we're just going to have to take the fight to him. Can't believe I used sword so much when I really just wanted to, now they're hiding. Like it... I guess... Are they gonna play ladder? I love playing ladder. I know, they've got me. Their invincible technique. Well, he can't use the black separation crystal. I could. Did my... Oh, they're backing off. Did my tear run off at some point? Guess I could use a hidden blessing. I don't have the buff on anymore. Is it because I just... I guess it wore off. I'm the ladder champion. I've never lost a game of ladder in my entire life, and I never will. Yeah, I healed there. Who gives a fuck? That was fun. I could do that a lot, and I probably should, and will. But for now, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you for joining, everyone. Thank you for joining me for ladder. We're going to be streaming or doing some other video project all month. It's Bloodvember. I've not had as much time to work on the Pokemon videos as I have been. I need to really edit the footage that I have so that I can get some of those posted. Nobody cares, though. If you like the videos a lot, you can subscribe. I have an excellent emote. Everybody who has my emote, please use it. There's also the Patreon. It's below the video. If you want to do that, if you pay me $15 a month, I will send a curse to your location. Oh man! Hey, chat was cleared by a moderator because we got 5 Yokos in a row. Anyways, good night, everybody.